If you are over 60, you probably know this feeling. It's midnight, the house is quiet, but your mind just won't turn off. You toss left, toss right, stare at the ceiling, check the clock again and again. Hours pass, and when morning finally comes, instead of feeling rested, you feel even more exhausted. Poor sleep is not just about being tired. It steals your memory, drains your energy, and makes your body ache. For many seniors, this becomes a cycle. Bad sleep leads to fatigue, fatigue leads to stress, and stress makes sleep even worse. Doctors might suggest pills, but you already know. Pills can bring side effects, morning grogginess, or even dependence. What if there was a gentler way? A way that humans have trusted for centuries, long before pharmacies existed? That's where herbal teas come in. Simple plants, brewed in hot water, sipped slowly in the evening. They carry natural compounds that relax your body and calm your mind. And here's the best part. These teas don't just help you fall asleep. They help you stay asleep through the night, so you wake up refreshed instead of restless. Today, I want to share with you 5 of the most powerful herbal teas for seniors who struggle with sleep. These are not exotic, complicated remedies. They are simple, affordable, and available at most grocery stores. Each one has been used for hundreds of years by people who also wanted to close their eyes, rest deeply, and greet the morning with energy. Before we dive into them, let's talk about why sleep becomes such a challenge after C. Your body changes. Melatonin levels drop, circadian rhythm shifts, aches and pains show up, and sometimes medications interfere with rest. It's not your fault, it's just biology. But that doesn't mean you're powerless. Small, natural habits like choosing the right evening drink can make a huge difference. So grab your cup, sit comfortably, and let's go through these 5 gentle yet powerful teas that could help you sleep like you used to, without tossing, without staring at the ceiling, without waking up at 3 a.m. wondering why your body forgot how to rest. Let's start with the tea that almost everyone has heard of, chamomile. This little daisy-like flower has been called nature's sleeping pill for centuries, and for good reason. If you walk into any store and pick up a box of sleep tea, chances are chamomile will be right there on the ingredient list. But here's the secret many people don't realize. Chamomile works best when you drink it consistently, almost like a bedtime ritual. Imagine this. It's evening, the TV is off, the lights are dimmed, and you're holding a warm cup of chamomile tea in your hands. As the steam rises, you take your first sip. The flavor is light, slightly sweet, a little bit like apple. But more than the taste, it's the way your body begins to respond. Your shoulders loosen, your heartbeat slows, and the racing thoughts in your head start to settle down. So why does chamomile work so well for sleep, especially for people over 60? The answer is in a natural compound called apigenin. Don't worry about the scientific name. Think of it as a gentle messenger that tells your brain, it's time to relax. Apigenin binds to the same receptors in the brain that sleeping pills target, but instead of knocking you out, it simply encourages calmness. It's like having a kind friend sit beside you, whispering, "Don't worry, you can rest now." For seniors, chamomile is especially helpful because it not only calms the mind, but also soothes the body. Many older adults deal with digestive issues, mild aches, or even stress-related tension at night. Chamomile tea has mild anti-inflammatory and digestive benefits, which means it can ease bloating, calm the stomach, and reduce those little discomforts that keep you awake. Here's something important. Chamomile is most effective when you make it part of your nightly routine. Think of it as training your brain. Just like how brushing your teeth signals bedtime, sipping chamomile tea every evening can become a cue. We're shutting down. It's time to sleep. Over time, your body begins to associate the warm cup with rest, and falling asleep feels more natural. Now you might wonder, is chamomile strong enough for people who wake up multiple times during the night? The truth is, chamomile is gentle. It's not going to knock you out. But for many seniors, that gentleness is exactly what makes it so safe and reliable. It reduces the mental chatter that keeps you tossing and turning, so you can slip into sleep more easily. And because it relaxes your nerves, you may find yourself staying asleep longer than before. Of course, like any natural remedy, patience is key. One cup won't magically fix years of poor sleep, but give it a week or two, drinking chamomile nightly, and you'll likely notice the difference. Many seniors tell me, I didn't just fall asleep faster, I woke up less in the middle of the night. That's the goal. Not just sleep, but restful sleep. One more tip. If you want the best results, brew chamomile tea correctly. Use boiling water. Let it steep for at least 5 minutes. Cover the cup so the steam doesn't escape, and sip it slowly about 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Don't rush it. Part of the magic is the ritual itself. The quiet time, the warmth in your hands, the pause before sleep. Chamomile isn't flashy. It won't give you wild dreams or instant drowsiness. But what it will give you is peace. The kind of peace that helps you drift off gently and wake up without the heaviness that comes from pills. For anyone over 60 who wants a safe, natural way to improve sleep, chamomile is the perfect place to start. If chamomile is the gentle lullaby, Valerian root is more like a firm hand on your shoulder saying, "Come on, it's time to bed." This herb has been used for over 2,000 years, and back in ancient Greece, doctors recommended it for people who were too anxious or restless to sleep. Even today, many herbal sleep supplements for seniors list valerian root as their main ingredient. The first thing you should know about valerian is that it's stronger than chamomile. People often describe it as having a sedative effect, meaning it doesn't just calm you down, it actually helps you feel drowsy. That can be a real gift for seniors who lie awake until 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling, wondering why their body forgot how to shut down. Now, let's be honest. Valerian root doesn't taste like a flowery chamomile tea. In fact, many people find the taste a little earthy, even bitter. Some say it smells a bit like damp wood or old socks. Doesn't sound appealing, does it? But here's the good news. You don't have to drink gallons of it. Just 1 cup of valerian tea, about 30 to 60 minutes before bed, can be enough to quiet your mind and pull you towards sleep. So why does valerian work so well? Inside the root are natural compounds that increase something in your brain called GABA. Again, no need to worry about the technical side. Think of GABA as your brain's brake pedal. It slows down racing thoughts, relaxes your nervous system, and prepares you for rest. For seniors who often say, "My body is tired but my mind won't stop," valerian root can be the missing piece. Here's another interesting thing. Unlike sleeping pills, valerian doesn't usually cause that heavy morning grogginess. Instead, people report waking up more refreshed, almost as if they had a deeper, more natural sleep. That's important for older adults, because the last thing you need is to wake up dizzy, risk a fall, or feel like your head is full of fog. Of course, valerian is not for everyone. Some seniors notice that it takes a week or two before it really kicks in. Others find that too much can actually make them feel a little restless. That's why the key with valerian is balance. Start with a mild tea, see how your body reacts, and use it as part of a calming bedtime ritual rather than expecting it to act like a sleeping pill. Let me paint you a picture. It's 9:30 at night. You brew a cup of valerian tea. The aroma is strong, earthy, not as pleasant as chamomile, but you sip it slowly while sitting in your favorite chair. You turn off bright lights, maybe play some soft music, and within half an hour, your eyelids feel heavier. You're not being knocked out. You're being guided into a softer, deeper sleep. For seniors who have struggled with sleepless nights for months or even years, valerian root can feel like a lifesaver. Not because it forces sleep, but because it teaches your body how to slow down again. That's what makes it such a trusted herbal remedy. It works with your body's natural rhythm instead of against it. A tip for you: if the taste of valerian tea feels too strong, you can blend it with chamomile or lemon balm. We'll talk about that one soon. That way, you get the strength of valerian but the gentle sweetness of other herbs, making the experience more enjoyable. Remember, sleep after 60 isn't just about closing your eyes. It's about giving your brain time to repair, your heart time to rest, and your body time to recharge. Valerian root helps open that door to recovery. If chamomile is the lullaby and valerian root is the firm hand that guides you into sleep, then lemon balm is the comforting hug. The moment you smell it, you'll understand why it's loved by so many people. Its aroma is fresh, lemony, slightly sweet, like someone just peeled a lemon in a summer garden. For seniors who feel tense, anxious, or restless at night, lemon balm can be a gentle but powerful ally. Lemon balm is part of the mint family, but unlike peppermint, it doesn't give that sharp, icy sensation. Instead, it brings warmth and calm. Centuries ago, it was known as the elixir of life, not because it made people live forever, but because it made life easier, especially when stress, sadness, or sleeplessness weighed heavy. Here's why it matters for sleep. Many older adults don't stay awake at night because they're physically restless. They stay awake because their mind is buzzing. Worries about health, family, money, or even small daily frustrations pile up the moment the head hits the pillow. Lemon balm steps in like a kind companion, whispering, "You don't need to solve everything tonight. Let it go for now." Modern research shows that lemon balm helps calm the nervous system by increasing the same brake chemical in the brain that valerian supports, that calming messenger called GABA. But lemon balm is lighter, more subtle. Instead of making you feel drowsy, it takes away the sharp edge of anxiety. For seniors who feel nervous, tense, or even experience a racing heartbeat before bed, lemon balm can smooth out the roughness so sleep comes naturally. Another benefit that often surprises people: lemon balm supports digestion. At night, when you eat too late or your stomach feels heavy, it can disturb your sleep. Lemon balm tea helps ease bloating and indigestion, which means you're less likely to wake up uncomfortable at 2 a.m. Think of it as a 2-in-1 helper: calmer mind, calmer stomach. The best way to use lemon balm is to treat it as part of your evening ritual. Picture this. You prepare a cup, the steam carries that bright lemon scent through the room, and just breathing it in makes you feel lighter. Seniors often tell me that just the act of inhaling lemon balm tea before sipping it begins to relax them. That's the beauty of this herb. It works on the senses even before it reaches your bloodstream. If you want to make the effect stronger, you can combine lemon balm with chamomile or valerian. In fact, many natural sleep blends include lemon balm as the balancing note, softening the stronger herbs and creating harmony in both taste and effect. For seniors who don't want to feel knocked out, but simply want to drift off calmly, lemon balm is perfect. It doesn't leave you groggy in the morning, and because it tastes naturally pleasant, most people find it easy to drink every night. One tip: if you grow your own lemon balm in the garden, you can make tea with fresh leaves. Just crush a handful, pour hot water over them, cover, and let steep for 5 to 10 minutes. The aroma will fill your kitchen, and the tea will taste even fresher than dried store-bought leaves. The truth is, after 60, life often brings more worries than before, about health, about loved ones, about the future. You can't erase those thoughts completely, but you can teach your mind to rest at night. Lemon balm doesn't just help you sleep, it helps you feel at peace with yourself before closing your eyes. And that, perhaps, is even more valuable than the sleep itself. If chamomile is the lullaby, valerian the strong guide, and lemon balm the gentle hug, then lavender is the soothing perfume of peace. Just the scent of lavender alone has been shown to calm people down, which is why you often see lavender in pillows, oils, and even bath products. But here's something many seniors don't realize. Drinking lavender tea can do more than smell nice. It can actually help your body and mind relax so you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. Think of the last time you walked past a lavender bush or opened a sachet of dried lavender. That soft floral fragrance instantly slows your breathing, doesn't it? It's as if your body takes a little sigh of relief without you even trying. That's the secret power of lavender. It works through both your senses and your nervous system. When brewed into tea, it releases natural oils that calm the brain, slow the heart rate, and reduce tension. For seniors, lavender is especially helpful because sleep troubles at this age are often tied to stress, worry, or even aches and pains. Lavender tea can't erase life's problems, but it can make them feel less urgent at bedtime. Instead of lying awake thinking, "What if?" or "I should have," lavender brings you into the present moment, where your only job is to rest. Another unique benefit: lavender can ease mild pain and discomfort. Many people wake up at night because of sore joints, stiff muscles, or even tension headaches. Lavender's natural compounds have gentle anti-inflammatory and muscle-relaxing effects. That means your body doesn't just relax mentally, it relaxes physically too. And when both the body and mind agree to rest, sleep comes much easier. Let me share how to use it. Brewing lavender tea is simple. Just 1 teaspoon of dried lavender buds in hot water, covered and steeped for 5 to 7 minutes. But the real trick is to breathe it in before sipping. Inhale the steam deeply, let the aroma fill your lungs, and you'll already feel a wave of calm. Seniors who do this often say the ritual itself, the smell, the warmth, the stillness, feels as important as the tea. Now, here's a lovely bonus. Lavender doesn't just help you fall asleep, it also improves sleep quality. Studies show that people who drink or even just inhale lavender before bed experience more deep sleep. The kind where your body repairs itself, your memory strengthens, and you wake up refreshed instead of groggy. For seniors worried about memory loss or fatigue, this deeper rest is priceless. Some people wonder if lavender tea is too floral or soapy in taste. And yes, the flavor can be strong if you brew it too long. But when made gently, it's soft, slightly sweet, and pairs beautifully with chamomile or lemon balm. In fact, one of the best nighttime blends for seniors is chamomile plus lavender, combining calmness with depth of rest. Imagine this. It's late evening, the house is quiet, you brew a cup of lavender tea. The room fills with its gentle fragrance. You sip slowly, feeling the warmth spread through your chest. Your muscles unclench, your mind stops racing, and before you know it, your eyelids grow heavy. That's lavender doing its work, not forcing you to sleep, but inviting you into it. After 60, life doesn't slow down on its own. Your worries don't magically shrink. Your body doesn't always cooperate, and nights can feel longer than days. But a cup of lavender tea can become your companion, reminding your body and spirit that rest is still possible and deeply needed. If chamomile is the lullaby, valerian the strong guide, lemon balm the gentle hug, and lavender the soothing perfume, then passionflower is the quiet guardian that helps you stay asleep. Many seniors tell me their problem isn't falling asleep, it's staying asleep. They wake up at 2 or 3 a.m., wide awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering why their body betrayed them. That's where passionflower tea can make all the difference. Passionflower is a climbing vine with beautiful, almost otherworldly flowers. For centuries, people in the Americas used it as a natural calming remedy. Modern research confirms what they already knew. Passionflower increases the brain's levels of GABA, that calming chemical we talked about earlier. But here's the key. Passionflower seems especially good at keeping your brain waves in the slower, more relaxed state needed for deep sleep. That means fewer wake-ups in the middle of the night. For seniors, that's huge. Interrupted sleep is one of the biggest complaints after 60. Even if you fall asleep quickly, waking up over and over makes the night feel endless and the morning feel miserable. Passionflower helps hold the door to sleep shut so you can stay inside until morning. The taste? It's mild, grassy, slightly sweet, not overpowering like valerian or as floral as lavender. Most people find it pleasant and easy to drink nightly. Some even blend it with chamomile or lemon balm for a more rounded flavor and effect. Picture this. You brew a cup of passionflower tea in the evening, sip it slowly, and drift off as usual. But instead of waking at 2 a.m. and tossing for hours, you stay asleep until the sunlight peeks through your window. You wake up not only rested, but grateful that your night was finally whole again. That's the quiet gift of passionflower. Now let's put it all together. We've talked about 5 powerful herbal teas that can transform sleep after 60. Chamomile, the gentle bedtime classic. Valerian Root, the stronger guide for restless minds. Lemon balm, the fresh hug that calms nerves and stomach. Lavender, the soothing scent that brings peace to body and soul. Passionflower, the guardian that helps you stay asleep until morning. Each of these teas offers something unique, and you don't have to pick just one. In fact, many seniors find the best results from experimenting, blending, and discovering which tea fits their personal sleep struggles. Maybe chamomile works best when you're anxious, valerian when you're wide awake at midnight, and passionflower when you're tired of those 3 a.m. wake-ups. The beauty of herbal teas is that they're safe, natural, and gentle enough to adapt to your needs. Of course, no tea can replace healthy sleep habits. A dark room, a quiet environment, avoiding heavy meals and screens before bed, these all matter. But for seniors who already struggle, herbal teas are like a kind companion at night, reminding your body how to rest. I want you to imagine this. It's evening, the world is slowing down, and you're holding a warm cup of tea. You breathe in the steam, take a sip, and let your body release the tension of the day. Your thoughts soften, your heart steadies, and sleep comes. Not as a fight, but as a gentle gift. When morning comes, you rise with more energy, a clearer mind, and a lighter spirit. After 60, good sleep is not a luxury, it's a lifeline. And with these 5 herbal teas, you can take one simple step closer to the rest your body and mind have been craving. So tonight, why not try it? Brew a cup, sip slowly, and let nature help you drift through the night, without tossing, without staring at the clock, and without losing the precious hours of rest you deserve.